Greetings, friends. It is time to have a look at some more stamps, and nothing clever, nothing particularly complicated, just a sift through the box as we did last video, so as we can enjoy some stamps and see if there's any little beauties that I can pick out and add. Republic of South Africa, Deutsches DDR, so I'll keep that one out. I do have those, I have many of those, but I just want to make sure that I don't not have it, if that makes sense. Here we've got, wow, well, we have a monarch type figure. I've got no clue. Could be Far East, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam. It seems to have some sort of language. I'm going to keep it out with this. That's yesterday's lot. And this is today's keep outables. Yeah, these are all stamps belonging to what you would call arts and crafts. So kids use them to eat or to burn or to stick on things, because they're basically valueless. In fact, they are less than value because it costs money to post them. And yet every now and again you get something that is shalalam, absolutely boom, brother. And here we've got Uganda. That's not a boomer. That is a common, but it is nice because it is a George. Next up, we've got the King and Queen. We saw some the other day of the marriage. Does this celebrate that marriage? Well, it's not the same set. It is Southern Rhodesia. I'm going to keep it out. But you will see when I reach over, it's not the same. The falls there, Niagara Falls maybe? Victoria Falls? Don't know. But it's going to be kept out. It's different, but not the same. There we've got, again, that's upside down, and I picked it up and then I turned it round and I turned it to the upside down position because it is that difficult to discover what it is. So I'm not going to spend any time on it. I think it's around about the Thailand area again. Canada Christmas. This is actually quite a nice little one. Falkland Islands. Modern, and it's got Queen Victoria. So there's Queen Vic there, 31p, so it's got no age whatsoever on it, but you wouldn't get many around because there's not that many people in the Falklands to begin with. And most of the stamps would have been destroyed or thrown away or I don't know what. So it's actually worth keeping. Here we have Gold Coast, a Victoria Gold Coast. Again, the smudge there probably destroys it. Not for me though, I do like to see stuff. Hong Kong Queen, I think that's a fantastic portrait of the Queen early on in her career as Queen, her reign. Suomi, Finland. We're still looking at that, aren't we, the Gold Coast. Let's just put that just to the side a little bit, just to focus on the Falkland stamp. A bit of a fold there, unfortunately. Jib. Again, there's not many people in Jib, unless they are creating stamps simply to sell, to boost their economy. I ain't sure if they are doing that. But when you've got tiny islands and we've got stamps, I think they're worth less than they're worth more than nothing. Let's put it like that. They're probably worth nothing rather than worth less than nothing. Sveriga. Yeah. Sveriga. Sweden. Era. William T. Congreve. Statesman. of the Republic of Ireland. Another era Christmas stamp I would suggest. Do you have an era collection? I suppose. Here we've got Christmas Good King Wenceslas set of stamps, which are commons. Oh, now what have we got? Oh, it's technology. I thought it was space, but it's not. It's technology. Swomo for $1.20, or maybe. And we've got there's a pair there. Deutsches Bundespost. I've got both. Possibly not in the pair though. Roter Sand, Lichterner, Liechtenstein. LAR. I don't know is the answer. I don't even know the question. Next up we've got the American flag, White House. US person, Jefferson, Thomas Jefferson, that is. The Pharos of Cyprus, Kibris. Beautiful stamp that. Great representation of a lighthouse. You know, dark skies, dramatic. Pakistan postage. Upside downage. Ooh, Bulgaric. Baltics. No. Balkans. I think that's Balkans. That's Canada. Actually a nice... I do like it. It's plain, it's simple, it's sweet, it's cute. China. Something on a bit of paper here. East Africa and Uganda protectorates on paper, so pre-bought, so you buy the envelope with the stamp already on it. I quite like it. I think it's a belter of an idea. It's a great... is it a great idea? No. I would think we'll stick with stamps, don't you? It's alright as a one-off now and again, but not... no. Australia. Modern. Christmas. Canada. George the 6th. The Denmark King. India. Mother India. A map. One of the great stamps for a schoolboy, and also one of the great map stamps. Yugoslavia. Peasant woman there in the garden. I don't have many with Singapore on. That's quite nice. That would be... Well, that's George the 6th, so it could be post-war maybe. USA. Lincoln. Honest Abe. Grabbing this here. What do we got here? Belgium with a lot of writing on. So these, you can tap all this sort of stuff into AI and it'll give you some sort of what's going on. I mean, it is old. I'm not going to keep it with the specials because there's no end to it otherwise, is there? Now this is an interesting 1894. What a fantastic council. 3rd of Avril. Woo! It fell down, and it's the 3rd of April, 1894. Wow. Again, I would say Belgium by the look of it. The sewer. I mean, massively common, the sewer, but a classic. Suomi coat of arms. That's interesting. It's weird. It's weird, isn't it? Sierra Leone. Don't have many of them. You wouldn't expect many of them. You know, small place. Something going on there. Something stuck in the back. A couple of things stuck in the back. So it goes there. Let's have a look at one or two of these things that were stuck in the back for giggles. Resmi, Turkish community. I did spend some time looking that up. Early days of there's a bend, nasty fold in there. Early days of when I was starting to collect. You know, at the beginning well, at least this from the beginning, I was collecting what you might call arts and crafts stamps because it wasn't costing me much in the way of money, and I was getting a lot of stamps. A lot of stamps. Hong Kong, again, it's the two-tone, the two different values there, the light and the dark. Queen is picked out beautifully. Also, I love the little pigtails. Now, they used to send people with pigtails into China because everybody in China wore a pigtail. So that's to sort of ingratiate yourself with the locals, not to stand out as different to them. That is the reason for the pigtails in the picture there. She may not even have pigtails, I may have just added them. Someone out there will know, someone out there may check, maybe nobody realises, but I would suggest that those are added after. I mean, it's a drawing, so no one's sat the Queen there taking a photo and it's not a photo. This, however, is. I think. Again, yeah. Whatever you. This is for education. This is for entertainment purposes only, not educational. So don't listen to me and say when it comes on to who wants to be a billionaire. And the question is about the Queen wearing pigtails. Don't be quoting me, or don't even phone me. Canada, I won't pick up the phone. Belgium. I mean, they're very handsome men. They look like bank managers, don't they, in Belgium, these kings? You trust them with your... No, I wouldn't. With money, no. And Finland is very good for showing... It doesn't show big cities, it shows the little people, the small places. And we're coming to the end final moment, so we'll stop with this. So what is this here? Well, we've got a man with a beard. Belgium again, so it could be Leopold. Or Leopold's son. Leopold 1, Leopold 2, maybe there's another, not sure. I'm going to keep that one out. I do like that stamp, because I like the beard. I think it's slightly... it's less... Well, it's less, for example, it ain't him. If you're going to be king, get a big old beard. Don't look like a bank manager. I like that. Anyway, that is it for now. This is what I've got left. We'll push all these away. We've done with those now. Suomis, yeah. We've done with all of these. Have a fantastic time. I've had to come indoors. It's red hot out there. It is so warm and it's so wonderful. I really love it. Hope you're having a good time, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. 15 minutes has gone. 56, 57, 58, and I'm gone.